Hey everybody, and welcome back to beginnersfab.com, or beginnersfab TV, bgrfab.com. My name is Eric McGrew. I'm the host of this show, and since the show is based on those who are getting into fabrication and also budget fabricators, I decided that I'd go over a product that, of course, clearly, I bought recently. Haven't even opened it. I'm going to do an unpackaging of it, show you what you get in it, and show you how to put it together. So this is my Hobart. This is my Hobart 210 MVP. It is capable of working on 115 and 230 volts. So that means that the overall thickness that this machine can weld in one pass is limited by the voltage that you're using to plug it into. If you're plugging it into 115, you're not going to be able to weld the maximum thickness in one pass with this machine. You'll have to use 230 for that. The good thing about this machine is that it's semi-light for a welder, it's semi-portable for a welder, and it's very versatile for the 115 or the 230 because then you can use it in different areas. You can take it out in the field or do a repair job at somebody's house, and if they only have 115, you can still do the work. And don't forget, just because it says that you can weld up to a certain thickness on 115 and no more, they're just saying that you can only weld up to that thickness with a one-pass weld. However, if you only have 115 available to you and you need to weld something thicker, there's a bunch of tricks you can do that we'll probably go over in the future as well. You can also look at them online if you need to know about them immediately. But there's there's grinding out the weld and beveling it and then welding in and filling in. There's also making multiple passes. You can run 2 or 3 passes, sometimes 4, to give it the strength that you need. So you can get by with running on 115 in a pinch. But this is just saying that at 230 you can weld, I think it is up to 3/8 thick material in one single pass with gas or flux core. This machine does run flux core and gas MIG weld. So we'll get into it now. So here's your whip or your pistol or your gun, whatever you want to call it, your MIG gun. Some people call them whips. I think that's more of a Lincoln term, but some people do call them that. Here is a gauge, a gas regulator. It comes with the machine. Right there. Hobart hose plug manual, such, right there. A heavier duty ground clamp and a thing of flux core wire. And then the machine itself. This of course goes to the ground clamp. And talking to a number of people, I found that they say the actual regulator that comes from Hobart is not that bad. So I'm actually planning on using this for a while. That's what I'll be using for my regulator for a while. And then in the future, just about all of them go bad. So you'll have to replace them. That's just kind of part of the maintenance of these machines. And that's what I'll do then. But once again, you get the gun, the MIG gun with it, and if you pay like $199 more, you can actually get a spool gun for welding aluminum. You get the regulator, you get all the hosing, the plug for the 115 and the 130, or the 230, I'm sorry, plus the hose and all that kind of stuff for the gas. And then here's your ground wire with your ground clamp. And here's some flux core. Now, this is like half a roll. It's probably 1.5 pounds. Actually, it doesn't say how many pounds it is, but it's not much. So if you're going to be getting a welder, go ahead and buy you some wire. I actually bought gas MIG wire, not flux core, because I don't really like flux core. It is beneficial in a few things, but we'll talk about that in the future. And then now it's just really unpacking it and getting it set up. Now, don't forget to stop by and check out my other sites. You have, of course, beginnersfab.com, which you're watching now, bgrfab.com as well, which goes to Beginners Fab. And then, of course, you also have Off-Road Independence. Please stop by, check them out. Very soon, I will be offering these kits, these bumpers that you see behind me. I will be offering them as a kit. You weld it together at home. It comes together in about 8 to 12 pieces, depending on what bumper it is and how big it is. And you guys can buy them from me, and you guys can put them together at home. So you get rid of some of the technical aspect of having to design them, but you get to make them work. So there you go. If you guys need anything else, please let me know, of course. If there's anything you want to know about on the show, let me know that as well. And once again, please stop by and check out my Zazzle store, zazzle.com, off-road_independence, and buy a shirt for BGR Fab or for offroadindependence.com and support my podcast and all these videos that I do. Thanks, guys, and have a good day.